I'm delighted to confer.
President Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria has joined a number of well-wishers across Africa and beyond to congratulate the country's former Minister of Finance and Economy, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, on her election as Director General of the World Trade Organization. Mr. Buhari, in his congratulatory message, said the appointment of Dr. Iweala has brought joy and more honor to the country. He said further that our track record of integrity, diligence and passion for development will continue to yield positive results and reward to mankind. The Nigerian government also appreciated all the regional groupings in the WTO for granting audience and support during and after the exercise. Nigeria's Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was yesterday confirmed as the first woman and first African leader of the World Trade Organization.
I'm very proud to be the first African. I'm proud to be the first woman. I want to make sure that people remember my continent producing the first leader of the WTO that made a difference.
Dr. Iweala came back into the WTO leadership contest after the U.S. President Joe Biden strongly supported her candidacy shortly after the only other remaining contender, South Korean Trade Minister Yoon Myung-hee, pulled out. Meanwhile, Mrs. Okonjo-Iweala, while speaking after her inauguration, said a key priority for her would be to work with members of the organization to quickly address the economic and health consequences brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic.
The bodies of the WTO work to make them much more efficient. I've said in my speech that we need to look at procedures for appointing for appointing directors generals. I think I'm in a good shape, having just been named, to talk a little bit and suggest that. Issues of how we make sure consensus does not stand in the way of innovations at the organization and so on. So a lot to do. But these were some of the things I pointed out as priority areas.
She posited again that the organization faces many challenges, but working together can collectively make the WTO stronger, more agile, and better adapted to the realities of the day. When she takes office on March 1st, Mrs. Okonjo-Iweala will become the first woman and the first African to be chosen as Director General. A term, although renewable, will expire on August 31st, 2025.
Kamil Sadiq, CBA TV, Nigeria.